All right, so today, oh, just to let you know, my name is Ben Ong from 88 Tuition. If you went to the e-learning platform, you'll be seeing a lot of my videos. All right, so just now I managed to show Manting some of our videos inside the e-learning platform. So for example, if you never go to school for certain reasons, right, maybe of COVID or maybe of certain reasons, please, all right, use your own initiative to go to the e-learning platform to watch the video. All right, those videos are actually dedicated for you guys. All right, it's following the MOE syllabus. All right, at least you gain some knowledge from the video, then you can actually practice on the CAA. All right, the assessment portion. All right. So with that, right, you can actually boost up on your math understanding a little bit. If not, you go to school, right, your teacher is going to find it so difficult to teach you. Why? Because you missed so many lessons already. All right. So as Sec 2, right, I feel that you are a bit more mature. You are supposed to know what to do and go and do it. All right. Because Sec 2 to Sec 3, I tell you, is the streaming year. Next year, right, where do you want to go? Have you decided? Next year, do you want to go into a pure science class? Do you want to go into a pure humans class? Do you want to do solely additional math and all this? Have you thought about all this? All right. So Sec 2 is the time to think about it already. All right. I'm talking about those students in the public school. All right. Public school means, you know, those secondary school. All right. If you are from the international school, I'm not talking to you. All right. So in Sec 3, you have to select some of the course that you want to do. All right. So some school, they make it compulsory for you to do additional math. Some school, they ask you to do maybe certain science topic, maybe a combined science and all this. All right. But some schools allow you to choose. So children, choose wisely. But in order to choose, right, you have to have what? Good results in order to choose. All right. So for example, if your results are only borderline, will you get a choice? All right. Your choice will be very limited, honestly. All right. So children, if you have the chance now, right, it's starting of the year only. It's only in April. All right. You still got a good 5 to 6 months to make your Sec 2 foundation strong. So do it. Do something about it, children. Don't wait until the last minute. Sec 1, Sec 2 foundation it has to be rock solid before you go into Sec 3, Sec 4. If not, Sec 3, you'll find a lot of problems. All right. So this is based on experience. I'm just telling you, and I hope that you can actually do something. All right. All right, so moving on, as I say, this lesson, right, I'll be doing something called solving of quadratic equation. All right, so some of the schools are not doing that. Maybe you're a bit too slow or maybe you're a bit too fast, all right? But this is how it is. We are doing solving quadratic equation. You have to follow the tutorial lessons in order to benefit the whole thing. All right, so today's lesson is about solving of quadratic equation. We'll do a bit of graph work. Don't worry, I'll be drawing the graph. And we'll be doing something called making the subject, which is also very important. The next lesson, we'll be doing something called direct and inverse proportion. All right. And after that lesson, right, we'll be doing something called revision already. All right. So we'll be doing some like assessment papers in order to prepare you for the mid-year assessment. All right. Some of your schools are having all these WA2, the term 2 assessment and all this. All right. So I want to prepare you. I want to do a revision also. All right. So that's the plan. All right, so it's important to have a plan in order to, you know, get good grades. That's the reason why you're here, right? Right, try to learn something, try to clear up some misunderstanding and to get good grades. Simple as that. All right. Okay, so moving on. All right, usually I will start off with the Kahoot, all right, to break the ice. All right, so maybe can we just get all of you to get your handphone ready and we start on this little exercise called Kahoot. All right, and I'll be joining the game. All right, I'll be joining you guys. I don't have the answer, don't worry. All right, so it's quite fair one. Okay, your Sec 1 word is equally important. All right, simple reason is because your Sec 2, right? Sec 1 word will definitely be asked. All right, things like what? Things like number pattern, things like area and perimeter, things like volume. Do you remember how to find a volume of a cylinder? Pi r squared h. All right, so all these things you all need to know. All right, so it's not only Sec 2 word will be tested. Sec 2 means Sec 1 and Sec 2 word will be tested. That means you go to Sec 3 means what? Sec 1, Sec 2, Sec 3 word will be tested. Yes. All right. All right, so moving forward, those of you, the camera is okay. Can you please turn it on? Hiramoy and Sherman. All right, okay, come. You can see the screen, right? You can see the screen, right? All can see? Okay, okay, moving forward. So just now we did a bit of Kahoot. And for this, right, we have the first question about substitution. So substitution is very simple. All you got to do is to substitute. All right, 4 X, you put a bracket, you substitute the 3 in, and the Y, you put a bracket and you substitute the 5 in. What do you see? The meaning of bracket means to multiply. So it's actually 12 minus 5 is 25. Answer is negative 13. All right. Yeah. I forgot to tell you can use calculator. All right. That's why some of you didn't manage to get it. But you can use your calculator. All right. I will advise you to use your calculator also. Right, because your calculator is quite powerful. You can solve a lot of quadratic equation question. You can solve a lot of simultaneous equation question, just to let you know. All right, so I'm going to teach you how to use your calculator. I have been teaching them how to use the calculator, just to let you know. All right, factorize. Please remember the meaning of factorize. Factorize means what? Factorize means must have brackets. Must have brackets. All right, and please remember that Sec 1, the first stage of factorizing. The first stage of factorizing is to what? Take out the common term. Take out common term. All right, this is so important. So down here, what is the common term? Can you see that P and P, it appears on both sides? So you take out the P, you open a bracket. What is left? 2x is left, 3y is left, the minus is in the center. And that's your answer. That's called factorizing, taking out the common term. Next, solving. What's the meaning of solve? Solve means to what? To find x, to find the unknown. To find the unknown. All right, how do you find the unknown? All right, you have to solve for it. So what does a cube means? A cube actually means a times a times a. What does a times a times a means? It means that this 3, right, must be of the same what? Must be of the same number. So all you got to do is to think 1 times 1 times 1, 1. 2 times 2 times 2, 8. 3 times 3 times 3, 27. Therefore, answer A is equal to 3. Can you understand or not? Hey, but sure, can I do something? Sure. Like what? Can I do something called cube root? For example, I want to get rid of this 3. What do? There is a neutralizing effect. It's just like science. You learn acid and alkaline put together becomes neutral. So how do you get it neutral? How do you get rid of the 3? You need to cube root it. If you cube root on the right, you must cube root on the left. This is called fairness. So the cube root and the cube will disappear. You're left with A. So what is the cube root of 27? Is a 3. That's your answer. You can press your calculator. Cube root of 27 is a 3. I guarantee you that. Next one, percentage. Sec 1 topic. What does 15% means? 15%, right, can be presented as 15% means over 100. The meaning of percent means over 100. This symbol, right, children, this symbol actually means over 100. That's how I remember. All right. So this line down here, right, this purple line down here, right, this over, right, this purple line down here, this over thing, all right, it's actually meaning this one. Can you see? Then the 2 circles is the 2 0 lah. That's how I remember it. All right. So what's the meaning of off? Off, right? Off in school means times. $180 is just 180. Press your calculator. Press your calculator as what you see. 15 over 100 times 180. And your answer is $27. All right. I did say can press calculator. I did say. All right. So no excuses. Oh, sure. I don't have calculator. Then who to blame? Yourself lah. All right. Children, please remember that your calculator is your only friend. My calculator died. Ah, my goodness. All right. Your calculator is your only friend in the examination hall. My calculator got a name even. I call her Sally. Yeah. Hey, any one of you, your parents is called Sally? Don't have, right? Yeah, anyway. Oh, Jocelyn was complaining just now that down here, right? It looks like a minus a cube, is it? Oh, so sorry. All right, yeah, I think that I saw the minus sign. All right, it's like that, it's like dot dot, then minus, right? Yeah, I know. All right, so Jocelyn is, yeah, not your fault. It's the person who typed it in. All right, I'll tell that person. All right, Sherman, your calculator is called Bob. Okay, Ken. Okay, so today, hey, children, your homework, children, your homework for today is to name your calculator. Okay, you're so serious, man. No joke one. The facial all like very strict like that. Chill, man. All right, learning must be fun a bit. Sherman, where's your face? All right, so the general term of a sequence of Tn is equal to n cubed minus 1. Find the term 7. Can you see or not? So you are supposed to exchange the n, right, for a 7 like that. N, change it for a 7. So how? Substitute 7. 7 to the power of 3 minus 1. I did tell you, 7 times 7 times 7 is 343. All right, this is a number that you must remember. All right, so another number is 666. 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. 5 times 5 times 5 is 125. 7 times 7 times 7 is 343. 8 times 8 times 8 512. 9 times 9 times 9 is 729. Sure. Hey, I'm not pressing the calculator, but these are numbers that I will always remember. All right. I've been teaching this in primary 5, just to let you know. All right. 6 cube is 216. 7 cube is 343. 8 cube is what? 512. 9 cube is what? 729. All right. Why do you remember all these numbers? Why? Why? Because your teachers are not creative one. Your teachers are not creative. They will always use the same number. Seriously. Just like in primary 6, right? In primary 6, they always say that what? They always say that radius is equal to 7. You know why or not? So that they can ask you to find the area of the circle. It's equal to pi r squared, right? Pi r squared. Then they will say that pi is 22 over 7. So that you can what? You can cancel out the 7. And your answer in primary school, right? Your answer in primary school, right, is always 1541. Have you seen this number before? Area of a circle. You always see the same number one. How come? Your teachers are not creative. Seriously. All right, they always use the same number. So let's try to what? Exploit it. We know that they like these numbers. We remember it. Then we can do it faster. All right. This is how you learn to read the teacher. All right. To be smarter than your teacher. Can? All right. So some of you are thinking whether do you need to copy all this down or not. Actually, all this will be found into your, it will be posted into your platform. All right. You can actually go to your dashboard and you can look under the tutorial. All right. And all this PowerPoint and this video recording, right? My face only, my face only. Your face will not be recorded. All right. This recording will be uploaded into your dashboard. All right. You'll be able to watch the video again. You'll be able to download this PowerPoint. Can? All right, so some of you are still copying, so let me give you some time. Okay, so the reason why you're copying is because I think you think it's important. Set 1 work is important. This I can tell you. All right. All these are the foundation. All right, so moving on to the next page, right, in 10 seconds. Okay, let's go. All right, find the angles that is supplementary. What is supplementary? Okay, this is how I remember. SS. S means what? Straight. Angles on a straight line. Have you heard of this before? Angles on a straight line. Have you heard of this before? Yes, you learned this in primary school. Angles on a straight line is what? Like this. 180 degrees. Another word for angles on the straight line is called supplementary angle. SS. What is the opposite? This one I made a careless mistake. Oops, sorry. This one I made a careless mistake just now. All right, the opposite of supplementary is complementary. All right, complementary means what? They must add up to what? 90 degrees. It's the right angle down here. All right, add up to 90 degrees. All right, if you don't know, welcome. All right, you need to know this also. Sec 1, you learn this. All right, and Sec 1, you learn all the angles, right? You must write out the reasoning. What? Vertically opposite angles lah, interior angles lah, alternate angles, corresponding angles. Do you remember all this now? Angles at a point lah. All right, so all this must learn, must remember one. All right, because in Sec 2, you know that presentation is very important. If your presentation is not to your teacher's liking, right, they will minus your marks. Right, so it's important that you know how to present nicely. Okay? Find the area and, oh, sorry, I haven't solved it yet. So supplementary is 180. So it's actually 180 minus 43. That should give you a 137. Correct or not? Press calculator to double confirm. 180 minus 43. Yes, 137 is correct. Number 7, find the area and perimeter of a parallelogram. Some of you don't know how to find the area. You know how to find the perimeter. Perimeter means the outline. All right, perimeter means the outline. So you found by taking what? 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3. Very good. Answer is 16 centimeter. Good job. All right, but you don't know how to find the area. So how? Please remember for the parallelogram, you are able to cut this red color portion and you stick it here. If you cut the red color and you stick it here, what happens? It becomes a rectangle. So isn't it 5 times 2? So 5 times 2 is given as 10 cm squared. So to make things simple for you, the area of a parallelogram, right? Area is equal to